Hi guys, it's Vanessa. Today Today we're going to be talking about my favorite red lipstick products or lipstick products that I own that stand out to me. I think I'm going to do a series of just like my favorite, pink, nude, etc. Lipsticks. But if we're going to start off Roy G. Biv style right at the beginning of the rainbow with red. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is lip liners. I have 3 lip liners that I use depending the color of lipstick that I use. The first one I'm going to talk about is NARS Jungle Red, and I love this. This is just a really true crimson matte red color, and this looks good for your true blue reds, and it just looks great with the classic red lip. It doesn't get any more classic than that nice matte red. And it's a really pretty color to even fill in and then add a gloss on top. It's just a really nice color, and it plays well with the corresponding lipstick, which I think I will show soon. So if I'm going to just use like a true pretty deep red, I'll use that. If I'm going to use something with a little more orange in it or a little poppier, I will go for my Avon Color Trend liner in True Red. And I love these little Avon liners. They work just as good as any other liner, and they're like 69 cents or something because they're just like a little tiny pencil. And you can see the difference there, how that one's just a little more bright. It's like a tomato, where the other one is just deeper, more like blood. And yeah, like I said, these are like 69 cents, I think, and I've had this for years and they last a long time. Now, if I'm going on something that leans a little more vampy, or I want to enhance a lipstick, I want to make it darker, tone it down, I will use the Color Trend lip liner in Wild Berry, which is a much deeper berry color, as you can tell. So those are the 3 liners if I am going to do a red lip that I end up using. And normally I do the whole line your lips, fill in the lips, just because with the red lip you really want to ensure that you have color on your lip all day. Another step that I take is I do the stain underneath the lipstick, just in case your actual lipstick rubs off, you still have some color. Even though red lips tend to stain, this will look a little more purposeful than just like a kind of fading red lip. So one that I own is the MAC Purposefully Red. I really like this one, but I actually found a drugstore dupe that I like better. But I really like these marker stains. I think they work great. That's it right there on the top. And this one's like a really like fake blood, like that you buy at Halloween time. That's kind of the color this one is. It's just a nice, really bright red, and it works really well. Sometimes I just wear this alone even as a stain. So the ones that I like a little bit better are the Revlon Just Bitten. They're more pigmented, and they come with a little like chapstick end to kind of moisturize the lips. So I have them in 2 colors. I have Twilight, which is a deeper red. Again, almost on the berry side. That's the second one on the top row. And then I have Frenzy, which is a brighter red, but deeper than the Purposeful Red. So kind of like the liners. I should have matched them up with the liners. Depending the kind of lipstick I have on top, or how I want to alter my lipstick, I will use these corresponding. And then at the end, these are just a clear one that you can just put over just to kind of revive it so it doesn't dry out your lip. Another kind of stain, but this is more of a gel, is the MAC Just a Pinch, and I recently got this and I love this. And this is just a sheer red stain. I'll do this swatch on my finger. So you can see it's just a sheer kind of poppy red stain, and you can put this on your lips or on your cheeks. Actually, I will swatch it for you just so you can kind of see it when it shears out. So it just makes like that nice blush tone, and that's a good thing to have also underneath your lips. So when your lipstick rubs off, you have this. It's also a really good way to wear a red type of color in the daytime. For lips gloss, I have 2 actually, and they are both from Rimmel. I love Rimmel lip products, and their Moisture Renew line is like one of my favorites. And this is just a great way to wear a red, and this is their Moisture Renew lip gloss in Red Action. This is like one of the best lip glosses ever. It is like really pigmented. It has a lot of shine and 0 stickiness, and it actually moisturizes your lips, and it's this color right here. So this is a really nice way to wear a nice glossy color, and this one is really bright and fun, and it has some shimmers running through it. It makes a gorgeous lip, and it's a really good favorite of mine. It also has SPF 15 in it, which is really cool and a great way to wear red in the summer. My other one that I really like is their Lasting Finish Kiss and Stay Lip Gloss. And this one is in Red Alert. And it also has shimmers. You can even see in here. And this color is a little bit deeper. But it's a really beautiful type of red. And it has those really nice dimensional shimmers running through it. And yeah, this is a little bit deeper. And it is a color stay. So it's meant to kind of dry and then create a stain on the lip. And then to re-get the glossiness, you would put this kind of clear glitter with pink shimmers on top of it. And this is just a really great lip that lasts a long time, and I really like it. And it's very comparable to the MAC long wear lip glosses. So those are the lip gloss items. So now for lipstick. So for lipstick, I will start with, we'll start with the drugstore stuff. This is Rimmel, and this also comes from the Moisture Renew line, and this is 940 Berry Queen, and this is more of a berry, but I still consider it a red. It's a beautiful color, and it's just so easy and effortless to wear. It's that big fat swatch right there. It's just such a pretty color, and if you're gonna wear a red lip, this one is great to wear because it moisturizes. A lot of times with red lipsticks, because there's so much pigment in them, and a lot of the times companies make red lipstick in a matte finish, they tend to dry out your lips, but this one just hydrates your lips. It feels great. It wears really nice, and it has a nice shine. If you don't want to go matte, you can, you know, wear lipstick, or you could just wear this lipstick and not need a gloss on top of it, which sometimes the gloss is really what makes a red lip messy, and it makes it like just move around so much more. So with this, you get the shine, but the comfort of wearing a lipstick, and I just love these so much. So that is definitely a recommendation. And then the other one is my Revlon 720 Fire and Ice, and I have it in the little like nostalgic limited edition. But this is the very first color that Revlon ever put out, and they still make it to this day. In my Cinco de Mayo video, I was wearing this, and I said it was Siren, and I don't know why I keep calling it Siren, because it's clearly not. It's 720 Fire and Ice, but this was the color that I was wearing, and I love this color because it's almost like a corally red, and it's right there. The second one. So it makes a really fun, bright poppy lip. And when you top it with Love Alert Dazzle Glass, like I did in the Cinco de Mayo video, it's like an electric red lip. Oh, it's divine. I love this color so much. So those are the two drugstore recommendations I have. So I'll move into MAC. Sorry about that, my camera died, but I just spent the last hour and a half trying to avoid smearing my swatches on the couch, but it's charged now and we can continue. So I was on Lady Danger from MAC, and here is the tube, and I'll just refresh that swatch a little bit. And that one is right there, and you can see next to the Fire and Ice. It is a little bit more, it's deeper and more orange, where the Fire and Ice is almost kind of like a red, with like a hot pink or a coral, where this is definitely leans on the orange side, but it's still more of a red than an orange in my opinion, and it just makes a really nice fresh red lip. It's super nice. I love that one. So then the rest of my picks from MAC are all in the Viva Glam line, and this is Viva Glam 1, and this is just a really nice matte kind of brick red. Totally love this color. And this one is another one that's a little deep, and some might say berry, but it really is just a really deep red. And you can see just how dark you can get that, or you can kind of pat it, you know, in to be a little sheer. But this is just a really nice, classic, deep red. And it really looks good on a lot of people who think that they can't wear red. And if you are new to wearing reds, sometimes these poppier reds kind of scare you. And this one is just a really nice, warm, inviting kind of, not as dark as Coagulated Blood, but almost like the in-between. And I just love that color. Next we have Viva Glam 4. And this one is a frost finish, but it's a really nice kind of friendly red. And I'm going to swatch it next to the Rimmel Stay Gloss, because it's kind of a similar red to it. That one's right there. And again, this is another one that you can say is like a pink or a berry. It's really weird because it looks definitely very red in the tube, but when applied, the shimmer in it kind of makes it lean in a red berry, or in a pink berry tone, but I still consider it a red. And I really love frost lipsticks. They're not for everybody, but I personally love them. I'm wearing a frost lipstick today, but I won't talk about it. Let's not get sidetracked. But yeah, I just think that this is a really nice wearable color, and it looks good on a lot of people. All the Viva Glams kind of do. The next one is Viva Glam Cindy. And you guys are probably so sick of hearing about this one. But everyone says it's like the wearable red. And that's probably because it's not quite red. That one's right there. It's almost like a watermelon-y red with like, again, a coral in it. But like where this one, the Fire and Ice, is like a bright neon coral. This is going to be more of like a toned down, earthier version, but it's still a really nice, fun, bright, young color, and it's like a new way to wear red. So I really like that. And then the last one is not to be mentioned because it's the wrong one. So those were the only 3 Viva Glams, actually. And so then those are all the MAC lipsticks. So the other 2 lipsticks I have, or 3, I'm sorry. Oh, God, I'm all over the place. Sorry. I have one more MAC lipstick, and this is a discontinued Slim Shine. They don't make these anymore, but they're called the Sheen Supremes now, I believe. And they have a color similar to this one, but this one is Urgent. You could probably still get this at CCOs, and that sort of thing. And this is a really sheer. It's red, as you can see. It looks really scary, but it's really sheer, and it comes out almost just kind of like a lip glossy stain, and that's the worst place to swatch something, right there. But it's a really pretty color, and I like that one a lot. So that really concludes my MAC ones now. The next one is like probably the very first red lipstick that I ever purchased and wore, and I love it. And it's the Lancome Color Design in Red Stiletto, and it's a cream finish. And it's just a really nice classic red. And I'll start swatching on this hand now. So it's much more of like a cherry red. And it's definitely brighter than a lot of these reds because it's more of that true kind of cherry Cruella de Vil, like villainous red. So it's bright, but it's not like a poppy red. It's just a bright, really, really nice red. And I love this one. The cream finish has like a nice enough shine to it that you don't need a gloss, but it still kind of has that matter look. I kind of like my statement red lips to be a little more on the matte side. Just recently I really got into like the high gloss red, but other than that, for the most part I kind of like them cream matte, and this one I like really well because the matte ones do tend to dry out the lips like I had mentioned before. The next one is from NARS, and this is Jungle Red, and this is the lipstick that came with that liner that I showed earlier, and this is another kind of really poppy red, but what I would consider more of a true red. And this one is a little, this one is the Jungle Red. So you could see it's got a little more of like an orange tone to it, where this one comes off a little more pink, but they're still really pretty classic reds. And I love this one as well. This one I have to show you is from Chanel, and it's from their Rouge Allure line, which is my favorite line. And I love this line because of the super cute James Bond kind of sleek packaging. And this one I believe is discontinued. I got it online. It's called Ruby's Siam, and I love this one because it's just a really like frosty kind of garnet. I don't know if these come in, they don't come in finishes, but this is definitely a frost. And I will swatch that one, and you will see the difference in this one is it definitely pulls a little more berry, and then it has that really nice frost, and I love that lipstick so much. And it's just a fun, different way to wear red. And it almost looks glittery like in the packaging. And it's one of those lipsticks that like, it looks a little bit different, but when you wear it, it kind of reveals the true color. But I really like that. If you could still get your hands on that, I would recommend it. So the last thing I'm going to include, I guess I should have included in the lip glosses, but you know, Lip Tar, it's not quite a lip gloss because it's not your everyday lip gloss. It's like a super insanely intense pigmented like lip paint almost, and this one is really intense. You could use it for every day, but honestly, like everyone says this all the time, but it's so true. The tiniest amount of this is all you will need, and it will do your whole lip. So you want to be really careful with those. And you can see right there already how amazing that color is. And if I could find a lip brush, I would rub it out for you. Yeah. I really don't even want to put it on my finger because I already know it's going to stain my hand, much less my finger. So that little baby swatch of it is that, but honestly, it's probably sinking into my lips, but that little tiny amount that I showed, you could probably do your whole lips with it. And these are really nice. They're just super strong, super pigmented, super intense. The only thing with these is that I find that they definitely bleed. So you want to be careful. If you use too much, they're for sure going to bleed. So you just really have to play around with it and have the perfect amount. But yeah, those are all my little red lipsticks, kind of my favorites, and you know, my little comments on my red products. Let me know if you like to rock a red lip down below, what your favorite red lipstick is, at all price points, because I like giving options to people. So I hope that I covered a little bit of everything, drugstore and everything in between to the high-end stuff, just to give you guys an idea of all the nice fun red lips out there. So like I said, I'll be doing more of these with all the different lip colors, and yeah, that's it. Talk to you guys later. Bye.